I want to be out the house. Oh God, why is it so hard walking up those stairs then? In 8 minutes, 9 minutes, 9. I'm going out again this morning. I think, I didn't say this in yesterday's vlog, although I didn't finish yesterday's vlog, which is a whole other story. Well, I've edited Monday's part, that's gone up. I had trouble saving it because my phone's full. Had to delete stuff. And I was meant to edit part 2. Where's my brush? And my charger cable stopped working. So luckily the phone that I film on is one that you can put on. So you put it on and it charges. You don't need a cable, but you can put a cable on if you want. So I've came up here and put it, because that charges up here. So when I was finally saved the video, it had about 9% battery on. So whilst it was uploading, I came and put it on charge up here. So it was uploading and charging. 2 birds, 1 stone. Oh, I got the saying right. So my other phone luckily had about 79% battery on, but my other cable is in my car, and the atmosphere returned yesterday, so I didn't feel comfortable going and getting it. My dad got it for me about less than an hour ago. So I'm charging my phone, but I'll be taking the cable with me. See, that's a nightmare. I'm going to have to try and get a cable. But I don't want to buy an expensive one. Like, I get £3 or whatever. Do I need any oil in my hair? Do I need anything in my hair? I don't know. Looks alright. So, yeah, drama with a cable. Luckily I had a spare one, otherwise I definitely would have to buy. Well, I need to buy one because I want one in my car. I'm sure I bought a 3-pack. I had a look for the 3rd one. I can't find it, so did I buy a 2-pack when I replaced the last one? And by the way, it wasn't even faulty. Normally mine, kind of the plastic breaks because it's bent, and then the wires are exposed, and then it gets worse and worse, and you're having to like bend it in certain ways for it to charge, and then eventually it just stops working months later. It didn't do that. It just literally stopped working. So don't know what's going on there. So I decided to go Tesco today. No, I normally wouldn't go till Friday, but it would appear I want to go to loads of different shops on Friday. I'm looking for a perfume here. I don't want to wear that on. There's loads of bloody stuff on here. Probably tights. There's like a nude vest top. Where's that perfume? There it is. Oh God. Can't say what this is because I've got the unboxing edited. It was going to go up ages ago. Well, I think the first Tuesday in December, but I decided it can wait till next month. So, what was I going to say? Oh, my toothbrush needs to go on charge after I brush my teeth. So, basically, I've got some Tesco Club Card vouchers, even though I've not been to Tesco since maybe July. But I think I've got like £23, £24 worth. So, obviously, I save any vouchers that I get for shops, I save over the year. Unless I desperately need them, but I've never needed them the last few years, so I save them. I've saved them for years actually. I saved them till Christmas. Obviously, typically I would have spent more on putting my New York jumper on. By the way, I absolutely love the California one. It's thinner than this. I mean, I hate that the cuffs have got no stretch. Oh, I'm about to mess my hair up. Got a black Alessi t-shirt on, which obviously no one will see when I've got a jumper on. My fringe is now a mess. Oh, why does this feel smaller than the grey one? That is so annoying. There's no consistency in these jumpers. It's definitely smaller. That's annoying. Is it the right length? I like jumpers just cover my bum. The California one didn't cover my bum. It's about 2 inches short, but I'm happy with the length. If I wash it, well, when I wash it, if it shrinks, I'm not going to be happy because it's literally just right. Like, I wouldn't want it any shorter. Just pulled that off. Hi everyone. I look like a floating head. In my head, I was going to a different shop first. But no. Ended up coming to the one I was going to go to last. Where's my hairbrush? Got on my fur coat. I've only ever wore it once. I think it was October. I went somewhere with a couple of people for a couple of hours, and I spotted this either the night before or the morning of. I was like, I wonder if that actually fits me, because I never got to wear it because I bought it last winter time, but obviously I was trapped inside the house, so I never got to wear it. Too big for me, and I remember it was too big, but now it's even bigger. It looks better undone. I've got it undone up at the moment, but I think when I get out I'm going to undo it. So I've got on grey Leicester t-shirt, black New York jumper. That's why I want my coat open, because I think my outfit looks good. Leather leggings, all different boots from yesterday. I forgot I had these boots, and I spotted them last night. I was like, oh, if you do go out today, wear them, and they look kick-ass. And that's why I didn't want to wear my normal coat. I was like, I need to wear something. And then I think it was weekend, I remembered I've got a coat. Don't know if I've ever said the colour. I won't say the colour. It's like a smarter coat. I was like, I could wear that, and then I didn't, and I don't know why, because I think it would look good with this outfit as well. I got out later than planned because I couldn't find anything, and then I realised when I put this coat on, the pockets aren't zipped, because I was just going to shove stuff in the pockets. So I've had to bring my bag, which I'm having to wear crossbody, but it sits higher than I like, but it's kind of the height that everyone sits the bag at. So I've had to bring a bag for the first time in ages. And the reason I've got to wear it crossbody is because with this fabric, it's going to constantly fall off. By the way, this has got a hood. With this fabric, it's going to constantly fall off my shoulder and it'll pee me off. So I'm having to wear it crossbody. I just need to make a phone call. You're going to go on to time lapse. So they didn't answer. I just had my first drink of the day. Do you like my lip combination? Last night, when I was looking for a cable for my phone, I found a MAC lipstick. Like, I don't know where all my lipsticks are, but I was like, oh, what colour is it? Is it Honey Love? I fancy a bit of Honey Love on. And it's creme cup. Some people call it cream, some people call it creme. It depends. But C-R-E-M-E, probably never going to focus. I wanted this for ages. I've had it a long time, like, and then I eventually got it. Autograph Colour Shine Lip Lacquer in Sorbet on. What's in my bag? Tissues, medication. Oh, 2 Panadol. And Maggie Lash's lip gloss. I was talking about the lip balm that was in my dad's, and I said I used to have the light blue one all the time. Oh, there's a bit left. I went through loads of these. Literally, it was all that I ever put on my lips, like lip balm wise. I've got a comb. Oh, a perfume oil. Oh, that's nice. Bag of tissues. Pack of tissues. I think there's a face mask in there. My cards. I got an umbrella in here. I don't know if it's like under the umbrella. I think there's a compact in there. I'm not taking the umbrella out because last time I took it out I couldn't really get it back in. So that's what's in my bag. Right, so I got out later because I couldn't find anything. Then I had to fold shopping bags up because apparently I might be buying some food. It depends what dates. Do you know what dates are on? Like, the minimum date that I'm going to accept is the 28th, which is the day after Boxing Day. 2 days after Boxing Day. Maybe the 27th, because obviously I'm going Friday, so Friday's 2 days from now, so I'd like to imagine that the food available has a longer date on, unless it's, you know, this whatever, I don't know, I hope so. So I struggled with my video last night. I put in 112 minutes for the vlog that went up today. What did I narrow it down to? Even I'm intrigued to find out that. 45. So I took about half an hour off. There were some clips I was like, oh, delete, delete, delete. I just couldn't be bothered. And somehow today I've got to edit the second part, and I don't know how much I filmed yesterday. I think it's lengthy. I'm trying to get that up for 7 PM, hopefully. It's actually really cold in my car, but I don't want to get warm and then get out and then freeze my bits off, so I'd rather stay cool. I mean, my body's warm, it's just my legs from the knees downwards, like below the knee. I know this isn't the most flattering outfit angle. You don't need to see me. The people in the car next to me just came back, right, and I was just about to get out, and I was opening my door, and then like the children came running back, so I thought I'll just wait. And then the adult went, be careful to children when you're opening that door. She's sat in the car, and I'm thinking, like, would you tell them not to be careful if I weren't sat in here? Would it be acceptable for them to actually hit my car door if I wasn't sat here? Do you know what I mean? It makes you wonder, doesn't it? Like, coming out with comments like that, like, be careful when you open the door, she's in the car. Like, surely you should say, be careful opening the door, you don't want to hit that car, not she's in the car. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, just want to add that in. Who is an old school follower and remembers the countless videos I did on Tesco car park, like literally. If you remember them, you're definitely old school, because I did like 9 million videos on this car park. I used to come here on a Friday, remember, I used to sit here and chat and like stuff, and then I'd do my nighttime ones here. Do you remember when I used to come out at night time and like do my car park chats? This is where, I'm gonna say where the magic happened. Who remembers that time? I was sat on this car park at night time, like, would have been winter time, it would have been like November, December time. I remember I saw that drug deal happen, and I was more appalled by the fact that they did it in one of the spaces that I sometimes parked in than the actual deal itself. I was like, I sometimes park there, and I was more horrified by that. Does anyone remember that? Because it always made me laugh, that. So I've been to Aldi, now I've come over to Tesco. There's an atmosphere on the street, you know. It's funny because someone's like, oh, there's no atmosphere because of such and such, and then they were like, the atmosphere like will be back very soon, and I was like, oh. And there's an atmosphere, and it's really noticeable. What time did I get home yesterday? I mean, after the dog walk. Yesterday. To be at home by for a phone call. Oh no, that's not what I thought it was. I miss the good old Tesco days. Do you remember, like, Friday I'd be on here for like hours, like I'd chat for ages before, then I'd go in and then I'd chat ages afterwards, and then I'd go home. I wasn't going to film, but I'm just leaving Tesco. I got next to nothing, but it came to £70-something, and then you put your club card in, then I got like nearly 20 quid off card vouchers. But you have to get someone to come and like put something in, because they ask you for a voucher and you don't have vouchers anymore, so that was a nightmare. And then because I thought I'd put one of them in, I forgot to put a £5 one in, so it actually would have been £5 less. I mean, I'm just a floating head at this point, but it doesn't matter. I forgot how bad the signal is actually here, because I remember on Fridays I used to try and like get on the Wick Knives website restock. Do you know when it was crazy, and if you didn't go on in order within the first 5 minutes, all the best stuff would go? Back in the day, I mean, you can go on now like days later and still the good stuff is still there. And it's not because they're crap, because they're literally the best wax melts. Does my skin look glowy? What have I put on my face today? I don't normally film on this phone, oh god. My dad, do you know what? He does this to me all the time. He deliberately, he turns up when he can be bothered. Like, he didn't bring my dog home. He's like, oh, I've got a meeting, I'll come as soon as the meeting's finished. He knows that I'm going to be waiting to go out with the dog. I'm restricted with time now. I've got an hour and a half to go. I'm actually in my car around the corner. Well, I'm not outside my house, but I'm literally restricted because I've got literally an hour and a half to be home in, yet I've got to get to where I'm walking the dog from, have a drink, walk the dog, get back to the car, get home. There's going to be traffic. I doubt I'm going to be home in an hour and a half because I'm doing an hour walk. Now, he knew I would be going out, and he knew I was waiting for him, and he could have said to me at any time, I've been held up, because he's like, I can't kick them out when I'm like, they're talking, and I'm like, well, you could have texted me and I could have come and got the dog. So he's turned up when I literally need to be there. I should be on the walk now. Like, I planned to leave half an hour ago, so I definitely would be on the walk, but I'm not on the walk because I'm sat round the corner from my house waiting for my dad to bring me the food that he promised me, because I've not eaten. I had plenty of opportunity to eat, and he was like, no, I'll bring you such and such. I'm like, okay, so I've not eaten, I've done stuff that I didn't need to do to just keep the time, like, keep me busy. I've had one drink all day, literally. I've not even finished it. I've not had a smoothie, I had nothing. I've had a fruit tea cake. It's 2:30 in the afternoon, literally. I had a tea cake, that is it, in his ear. Looking angry. I'm not going to get home in time for my phone call. I'm going to have my phone call in the car, probably when it's dark. When all I want to do is get home. But I need to be here and out the car 10 minutes ago at the absolute latest. Whereas now it's going to be at least 5 minutes because I've got a sausage roll apparently. I didn't realise the car in front of me, they're actually in the car. I want a pizza sausage roll. But the choice was cheese and onion pie or a sausage roll. If you know anything about me, you would know I wouldn't eat a cheese and onion pie. The flaky sausage rolls go everywhere. Don't know what she could possibly want. It's not gonna give me the energy I need, is it? So don't look at me. It's alright, you'll find something to eat on the walk again, I'm sure. Yeah. I mean, next time. Yeah, I can't tell you what she actually ate. It's disgusting. I could tell you about the menu. All the way here, I could smell it, and I'm like, oh my god. All the way here, I've made it sound like I've gone loads of miles. Behind someone doing 15 miles an hour all the way. And it weren't a learner. When you're hungry and your stomach's actually hurting and your sides, you're just like... I might have been angry in my last clip. Hangry, not angry. I mean, I've got a video to edit. I mean, God. These are massive. I can never normally finish one, so I must be hungry. When you've got a dog, you can never finish your food. As much as I want to eat that, someone else wants to eat that. Might make me less hungry because I weren't happy with my dad. He does this to me all the time, you know. He'll make me wait round for him for hours I was getting to the point where I was just going to go and get her. I don't know what I would have eaten, but I better find loads of crumbs in my scarf for the next 2 hours. It's all over. Right, I need a drink. Oh, I'll drink this. You know what would be nice in this? If I weren't driving, because I wouldn't even have one and drive. Malibu and Diet Coke with ice. Found some Malibu in the cupboard last night. Did I tell you? Was I filming? It's been in there years. I mean, it might not be drinkable. I've got to be back in the car in an hour and 5 to take this call. See, I should be at home taking this call, and it means I can't go home for even longer, because the call might be 10 minutes, it might be half an hour. That's right, I'm just having a drink and I'm getting out. I've got to quickly get changed. I'll put a couple of pairs of socks on wellies. This actually feels nice, you know, when you need a drink, because you've not even had a full can of Coke all day. Now I've got brain freeze. Do you know what? I think tomorrow's the last day for Royal Mail deliveries. And something got sent to me yesterday, second class, which really, because of what it is, should have been sent out before, but it's just a business that has thousands of orders, and then they're like, they go for nights out or disappear for a couple of days, then like there's hardly any orders getting out, and no one's getting anything when they're meant to be getting it. I nearly left the important phone in the car. Why am I walking like... I just realised I was walking really oddly. Hello. I can't... Ow, ow. I can't see what I'm filming. One of these days she's going to dig up a dead body, isn't she? I mean, I wouldn't be laughing if she actually did. I think I'm going to get her a job digging graves, to be honest. Come on. You've always got a dirty face. And then you moan when I try and clean you. Yeah. She's looking for dessert. She's had sausage roll. She stole the wrapper and ate that. Look, it was a paper bag. Then she stole someone's snotty tissue and ate that. So she wants dessert. hope you must press record. I was just talking, not for long, like 5 seconds. My car steamed up, like I don't know if you can see it. I've got the windscreen on. I've got the window open a bit because I'm too hot and I don't want the heating on, but I don't want to sit here in a car that's steamed up. I think we did something like 56 minutes. I had to make sure that I got back to the car, changed my shoes, watered her, as in gave her water, like I looked up water her, and that I could have a drink as well.